and he's old like me. And well, it's a little film and it's a gentle film, which there aren't too many of these days. So I think you have to have all sorts of films, and now and then a gentle film is good.
Absolutely. Now you obviously, you could have hung up your hat a long time ago if you'd felt like it. What was it that made you think, you know what, I think I need to make another film and this has to
Well,
be.
I had sort of hung up my hat. I hadn't made a film for 5 years when I made this film, because in the last 25 to 30 years I had made very bad films because I didn't find good parts, but I had to work to support myself and my family and all that. Anyway, so at some point I decided that I should stop this, and I said I won't work unless something that makes me enthusiastic comes along. So when the script came along, I put it in my suitcase. I was going to Egypt and traveling on the Nile, and I read it, and it was wonderful. And I called the producer. I said, I'm coming right back. Don't cast it to anyone else. And also, I thought, apart from the fact that I loved the film, I thought it was time also to make a statement about people living together and loving each other who are from different religions. That you don't have to hate the other one, and you don't have to not be able to live with between Muslims and Jews. Because of the situation as it is now, I thought it was relevant for me to say this.
Absolutely. And it was interesting too watching it in that ultimately to me it doesn't matter about the religion or the
No.
politics or whatever. People need people.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, this film needn't have had a Muslim and a Jew in it, but if there were peace in the world. But the fact that there is not peace in the world makes it relevant. That's why I think it's useful for me, who is a person from the Middle East and who is respected and loved there, to make that statement, which will not influence anybody. I'm sure no one will change their minds. But I think I had to say it anyway.
You never know.
Never know.
The
Maybe
minds of the
two
young are
people,
still
maybe
malleable.
maybe one suicide bomber will be convinced or something.
And that'd be far better than none.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. What did you gain out of the experience of making this film?
Well, it was the first time I made a small film, and the crew consisted of 10 people in all. I had just made a big American film for Walt Disney here, which would be out in spring, and it was thousands of people, thousands of extras and horses and the equipment was huge. We shot it at the Sony Studios, at the old MGM. And to go from that to a film where there were 10 people on the set, including everybody, the actors, everything was 10 people, with a small handheld camera. And, the shoot from me to the boy, from the boy to me. You never know who the camera's on. And so you have to keep doing it all the time. You have to be in the scene all the time. It was fun. It was an experience which is, it's nice, this intimacy on a set. I mean, in great productions, you miss that intimacy. We're a bit too many people around the camera. You don't know what they're all doing, they're all walking, but they're all very busy, carrying things and putting things down. But you don't know quite why it's helpful to the scene you're actually making.
Like an anthill. I'll do it something. What enthuses you about acting? I mean, obviously it's been a love for a long time.
Yeah.
What energizes you?
I have no idea. I decided I wanted to be an actor when I was 13. I was at school and we had a school theater, and that's all I wanted to be. My father wanted me to be a timber merchant because I was his only son, and we had this business of timber merchants for generations. And I just wouldn't. I only wanted to be an actor, although I was very, very gifted at mathematics and physics and things like that. My teachers were desperate because I didn't want to be a physicist or a mathematician. Anyway, I enjoyed I was a shy boy somewhat, and I enjoyed not being shy because I was somebody else. I think that's what actors love about their work, is that basically they become somebody else and they're not shy anymore because it's not them. And the most difficult thing is to play yourself. I remember when I did Funny Girl, I got a coach and I learned how to do a Jewish American accent. And when I came on the set the first day, I started talking in my Jewish American accent, and William Wyler said, "What are you doing, Omar? Stop, stop. He said, no, I'm making a film about Prince Charming and the Ugly Duckling. He said, no Prince Charming has a New York Jewish accent. He said, Prince Charming has your accent. Just talk like... I said, Willie, but what am I going to play, Omar Sharif? He said, yeah. I said, but I can't. It's difficult. I don't know what to do. You know, it's so embarrassing to play yourself.
What does being Omar Sharif mean to you?
I have no idea. That's why I don't know how to play me. Yeah, well, Omar Sharif is me. You know, I
Is it
don't.
weird to
You
you
know,
that
I
you're
don't.
an icon at all, or does it just kind of? Is it just sort of the natural path and how you knew your life would go?
No, I never analyzed myself. I don't know how I react to various situations, and I don't want to know. I mean, I like being surprised, you know, every day when something happens that didn't happen before, and I react differently. I think it's boring to know yourself too well. I think it's nice not to know yourself too much. I know other people very well. I have a very good sense of judging and recognizing other people for what they are and who they are. But myself, no.
And what would you say, like, say, I don't know, that a few years go by, you're looking back on your career. Why are you glad that you decided to take on this film?
I don't look back. I have decided in the last few years, gradually, if I could eradicate my past, I would, but I can't. I mean, my memories even. I don't want to have memories even. I want to live in the present. Every second is the most important moment of my life, and not even in the future. So I have no idea what is in the past. What I'm concentrating now is now. I'm not even thinking of tomorrow or of in 5 minutes' time. I'm concentrated on this interview.
Oh, marvelous. Well, I'm sad, but it's over.
Thank you.
It's nothing.
Thank you,
Thank you
darling.
so much. It was
Thank
such
you.
a